Hi, I'm Maggie Jafrida with the Produce News, and we're here in beautiful Miami, Florida for the 2017 Women's Fresh Perspectives Conference. This video is brought to you by the Idaho Potato Commission. This morning has already been filled with some great sessions. What have you learned so far?
I was in the Emerging Leaders Conference, which tried to empower you to own your own career path. It was very good for us, especially starting in this produce industry, which is very challenged. So it gave me another perspective of how to embrace the future and how to encourage our future endeavors.
So Leah, you just got done with the Executive Leadership Workshop. Why don't you tell us what you learned?
It was really interesting. The Vice President of In-Flight Experience came and talked to us, and she told us about her whole journey, kind of crawling up the corporate ladder, taking advantage of some of her networking opportunities that she's had throughout her life, and how she's taken what she's learned and really transformed Spirit Airlines. And so it was really great to hear somebody in that position in a different industry create change and be a leader, and really, it was really inspiring to hear that, you know, kind of the possibilities are endless.
Leanne, any favorite speakers so far?
Well, they've all been amazing. I always love seeing Mary Shapiro, but one thing I've noticed that's been common throughout a couple of sessions is talking about recovery, and like the white space brought up that you need a certain amount of time with no interaction with social media or screens or, you know, even a book reading. You just need space and time to let your mentality recover. It made me realize that I've been going at a breakneck pace for way too long, and just taking a little breather will be so beneficial. Just being here is definitely doing that for me.
Definitely some inspiring speakers, and we're so glad that you all are getting so much out of these sessions today. So Karen, this conference is unique for so many reasons, but what's your favorite part about it?
What I love about the conference, Maggie, is in addition to the keynote speakers, and we've had 3 of them so far, and it's only the second day, is that we have a breakout session depending on your level in the industry. So I personally was in the executive session, but my daughter was able to go to the mid-level manager session, and then there's some for entry-level people. So they brought in speakers that appeal to everyone in every part of their career. And then, as I was saying earlier, there's actually people not from the produce industry or not in fresh produce sales that are here, you know, having a chance to be exposed to other women in the industry, and then these really fantastic high-level speakers.
So Sarah, Zespri is a big sponsor and supporter of the Women's Fresh Perspectives Conference. Why is it so important for you all to be here?
Well, we're very excited to be here, first of all. This is my second time, and when I heard it was happening again, and you know, Zespri has, we have more women than men in our office, in our new U.S. office, which I thought was fabulous, and it just speaks to how Zespri appreciates diversity. They appreciate, you know, building up their employees, and so this was really exciting to be a part of this and be a sponsor as well. So we're very excited to be a part of it.
Definitely, and we're excited you guys are a part of it. And Karen, have you had a favorite part so far of the conference, or something that really has stuck out to you?
I have. Actually, this is my first conference, so everything is new and exciting, but I was particularly impressed with Mel Robbins' talk, The 5-Second Rule. Very impactful, and it's just a way to change your behavior in 5 seconds, a call to action.
Nancy, we just wrapped up the Women's Fresh Perspectives Conference. How do you think it went? What most inspired you?
Oh my goodness, this is our 5th anniversary. I'm very excited. It was the best yet. You know, I am so excited about the up and coming women of produce, right? We have a great generation coming in, great future leaders. And my biggest takeaway from this week was me shedding some stuff that I do at work that I shouldn't be taking care of anymore. And I need to go back and have that difficult conversation with my boss and say, hey, I'm doing this, I shouldn't be doing this. And taking that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just really happy how this all turned out.
Definitely. It was a wonderful past few days, and I think we're all leaving here a little more inspired with some things that we can bring back to our office. And you also had this Own It board that people have been signing throughout the conference. Why don't you explain this to us a little bit?
So Own It is for us to say, hey, what are we putting on the back burners for our own personal growth or in our careers, and writing it on the board, putting it out there for everybody to see and say, hey, I am going to put my self-worth first. I am going to put my happiness first. I am going to be the rock star in my own life. And when you share it out there with everybody, it actually puts it so, okay, I have to do this. So we come back next year, when we bring this board back maybe with us and say, hey, where are you with your happiness? Where are you with your self-worth? Did you make a difference?
That wraps up our coverage of the 2017 Women's Fresh Perspectives Conference in Miami, Florida. It was a wonderful week full of educational seminars, inspirational speakers, sunrise fitness, and a whole lot of networking. And we wouldn't have changed a thing. See you all again in 2018.